Imagine a world where agriculture is taking place without sowing the soil, without irrigation, and even without planting trees. Don't say this isn't possible. It is. It's possible, and it has been so at least for the last 4,000 years. Indigenous olive pastures of Western Anatolia, Turkey, have been there for several centuries, nurturing generations of people and the web of life. Olives in these areas are not planted, but they are grown by grafting wild olive trees which find their home in this unique part of the world. This ancient anthropogenic ecosystem is extremely diverse, hosting numerous endemic Mediterranean birds and plants, chameleons, large carnivores such as the golden jackal, striped hyena, caracal, and the globally threatened turtle dove. Here, people aren't really the owners of their land, but they rather act one of hundreds of species having their home in olive pastures. Hence, harvesting the olives is not recognized as labor here. It's a feast. It's a feast where children, women, men, and grandparents meet every autumn to celebrate their life, collect the olives by hand, and transfer their indigenous knowledge from one generation to the next. The result is one of the healthiest olive oils on earth, not only for people, but also for all other species and the wider ecosystem. Only 50 years ago, such landscapes covered much of Aegean Turkey, yet more than 80% of them are now converted to commercial olive orchards. Doğa, BirdLife partner in Turkey, and Slow Food Mahal are working with local communities to sustain the last examples of these landscapes. Doğa team identified 14 ecological criteria which define an indigenous olive pasture and works with local producers to sustain these criteria. One of the main challenges of Doğa's conservation program is to distinguish this ancient olive oil from commercially produced oils and to develop a fair market for them. Fortunately, two international groups, Slow Food International in Italy and Lush in the United Kingdom, have already started to cooperate with Doğa to reverse the trend. There is a growing interest in this extraordinary olive oil also within Turkey. A world where agriculture is taking place without sowing, with no irrigation, and even without cultivating trees. This was possible for the last 4,000 years. The question is, are we able to sustain it? There is hope, perhaps more than ever.